This is Tomb of the Burning Heart on Reaper 1. This quest is a little bit on the difficult side, so it's one you might want to consider skipping on Reaper mode. And also, it requires four levers to be four things to be stood on at the same time. So you either need one person and three hirelings, or you need two people and two hirelings. In this case, I'm going to be using my bank character, who's level 3. Can't really contribute to the quest at all, but could certainly stand on something. So I'm going to go in on Reaper 1. My bank character is going to also go in on Reaper 1. And I am going to summon my hireling, and my bank character will summon his hireling. So that'll give us the four needed to stand on the things. I'm not going to actually bother getting having my other character loot chests or anything like that. This is strictly just to get past this first part of the quest where there's a mechanic that requires 4 people. All right, so we go to the first room and a little bit of an ambush. Now we can go. We'll go east. That'll set up another ambush. And then we'll clear west, although so far we haven't really had any kind of an ambush on the west side. And then I'm going to stand right here, and I'll bring my other bank character plus his hireling over to show you. All right, so first you have your bank character stand on one of these, call the hireling up, make sure the hireling's actually there, and then click on the stand your ground option on the hireling, and then have your bank character stand. So you can see both of those are lit up. That means they're all standing on it properly. Now we'll go do the same thing with our hireling and ourselves. So first we'll put the hireling on here, have the hireling stand their ground, and then we'll go on, and that opens it up. And that's all we're going to do with the bank character, nothing more. So we're not going to try to play 2 characters. That's, at least for me, that's just too much work. So this is more fun to just play with 1 character. Alright, we are going to just proceed. It goes around in a circle, and both sides would meet up. If you had 2 groups from both sides going. I think when I pull these levers, that'll probably open up. Nope. Alright, so this is the first. There's 2 tough areas in this quest, and this is the first one. Alright, is there a fight there? Nope. Alright, so my hireling really wants to go fight them there, so I'm going to pull my hireling right here and just have him wait here. And I'm going to first just sort of march around here like so. And what I want to do is get this group of mobs, and I'm going to pull them back to that other room. Any sort of melees, including my hireling, that's nice to stand its ground, and we're just going to clear these melees here. my Hireling still really wants to go in that room, so I'm going to put my Hireling here. And I'm going to put them on protect, just so that they don't continue to move. Alright, I'm going to run back. And so we got this room cleared. And this room. Put my Hireling here so they're a little closer. And to give myself a heal. And now we're going to do this sort of the same thing this way. We're going to run here, and this gate should open up at some point. See if we... Nope. Alright, so we're going to turn this corner. And then you can see this one open up, so I'm going to go here, out of the range of the archers. Do this. Alright. Got 3 ticks of bleeding. I'm not going to be able to pull the lever. I could maybe try to have my Hireling do it. See if my Hireling will be able to do it. Yep, alright. Now I can get the other. Now my bleeding's off, so let me see if I can get it. Nope. Alright, pulled. So now we pulled these levers, so we're going to go in this room, and we're just going to go a little ways here. Make sure we don't attract any mobs before we get too much forward. And so that's kind of the way we're going to clear these rooms, very conservatively. Alright, now we get some sort of a mob. You will get in groups where people are going to just run forward and just charge that lever. And it will probably work out fine if you've got a powerful group. But when soloing, you know, it's just risky because there could be Reapers and that spawn, and if they spawn at the wrong time, it's just too many mobs. Plus, you're getting hit by arrows from 20 to 30 enemies, or from a bunch of enemies. So that's the approach I like to take. All right, so let's just keep plowing head forward. Okay, now we hear the door open. If you hear that door open, stop, and you probably have mobs behind you. We're going to clear these mobs first, and then as soon as they're cleared, we are going to pull the lever. I don't know what my Hireling is doing. Alright, so we're going to pull this lever. And we're going to go west one more time. And this is sort of the central area, the second room with the second lever, where the two groups would meet up if they were coming, if both groups were proceeding forward. The other group was just there to pull levers, so they're not proceeding forward. Alright, and so now we want to go north. The way forward's north. So you can see we're right due north of the center, roughly. Alright, We have one more room with a lever, and then we're going to get to another one of those. Okay, another door is behind us. Whenever you hear that door, in this quest, it's going to mean there's some enemies coming from behind you. And after we pull this lever, we're ready to proceed north. But I'm going to park my Hireling here and do the same thing. I'm going to first renew my buffs because it looks like I'm just about out. And I'm going to pull back some enemies here. So just sort of run past this first couple of areas, and you have a trap there. Trap doesn't do much damage, so you don't really need to worry about it, but you should pull something back here. Get the Hireling back a little further. Okay, once you're here, so I just basically stood in front of that lever, had my Hireling pull it, so I was taking the damage while my Hireling pulled it. Once we're in this room, we just want to wait to make sure no mobs followed us, the archers aren't hitting us. This is the easiest end fight. We just have one boss, so now we just go and finish it. Those are some nice boots. I'm sure those will sell. Speed 15 feather falling. Those are some nice boots. I might even keep them. So at this point, I'm not going to bother having my bank account come and loot that chest. There's nothing that exciting in there. He only has 102. I doubt he's going to even survive those archers running through those rooms. So I'm just going to recall, and that is the Tomb of the Burning Heart on Reaper 1 with a bank account character to help us with the quest objectives.